And I also had the opportunity to sit down and have a conversation with King Carl XVI Gustaf and his wife, Queen Silvia. They recently came to our country, so I began by asking the king what special occasion brought him to our shores.
We in Sweden, we wanted to celebrate our 350 years anniversary of the first Swedish settlers, which came then 1638 in the area of Wilmington in Delaware. And we thought this was a good platform to make a kind of take this as a reason to show Sweden and also what Sweden stands for of today.
And Your Majesty, what were your impressions of our country?
We had the opportunity to meet a lot of your countrymen, and I don't know, particularly I was very touched by your generosity and your way to receive people and foreigners, and very heartfelt and very warm. So this struck me most.
You were often seen wearing a crown, but I understand you had occasion to wear a cowboy hat. Where were you?
Yes. This was very special, I must say. It was in Dallas, of course, and had the opportunity to see a rodeo. And so, of course, I had to wear my cowboy hat then, which I got in the afternoon from the Swedish group living there. And so it was lovely. It was very exciting.
I believe you also had an opportunity to meet with Greta Garbo. Is that correct?
That's a big secret.
Oh, you can't tell us anything about what that was like? Because nobody gets to see Greta Garbo.
No. Well, you know so much about her, and so we would like to respect her wish and to be, shall we say, more anonymous. And but she's a lovely person.
Now, you moved a few years ago from the palace in the city out to here, and that was so that you could have a better environment for the children?
Well, why only the children?
For all of you.
I love it out here. I think it's beautiful, and the surrounding for everybody. It's a lovely area.
How difficult is it to bring up children in this kind of an environment, kind of keep their heads level, and you know, and yet let them be little children at the same time?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, at the moment, I don't think there is any major problem, but it will be more difficult in the future when they grow up and they want to move around more freely, I think. Then we'll see how we're going to cope with that problem.
You are, of course, born in Germany, and you are truly now a Swede, but when you came here and over the past years that you've been here, what has impressed you the most about the Swedish people?
You know, people were very, very sweet towards me. They were very warm and very, very heartfelt. So they make it very easy for me to come here. And they had lots of patience, and certainly my husband and my husband's family, they really helped me very much. So you see, if you feel at home and you feel at ease, then you'll have to do your best, and you have to cooperate and to try to learn the language as fast as possible, and to try to learn your countrymen as fast as possible and to get contact with them. So I think it's quite natural then, if you are received so warm and so well, that you try to do your best as well.
The King and Queen of Sweden, we thank them for that conversation.